Welcome, quizzers and coaches, to the JBQ Quiz Talk podcast. Here's your host, Dan Anderson.
Welcome to today's tech tip. Today I kind of want to show you how you can go ahead and set up your meets once the information has been downloaded, and from the BibleQuiz.com site, your information should be completely updated. And so then the next step for you to do is go ahead and add a meet. You'll notice that there are several different tabs up here, but pretty much everything that we're going to do initially is going to start with the setup. All right, so we're going to go to setup. We're going to hit add a meet. All right, so we're going to work on this schedule going from left to right. In this first column, we'll list our teams. The second column is where we're going to build our schedule. Third column is going to be where we assign our room names and numbers. And then the fourth column is setting our time. And then down towards the end of the video, we'll go ahead and discuss this line right here. This last bottom line is more of advanced settings, and we'll talk about those a little later. All right, so going back here, some leagues or districts will assign teams a letter indicator of whether they're what division or level or flight they're quizzing in. So in this case, S stands for Searcher, X stands for XP5. So we're going to work with our Searcher league. So we're going to grab these teams and we're going to put them in the center column to move them to the right. If you saw somebody that maybe wasn't supposed to be there, you can click on them and you can move them over here. And then you can move them back. I don't know why you don't do that, but if you did, you could. All right, let's talk about the up and down feature here now. So if you see that you've got teams that are quizzing against each other from the same church in the first round, you may want to move them around. And how you do that is that you can click on the team that you want to move to be able to manipulate your schedule. And so we can move the Terra Nova Tigers up, or we can move them down. And you can move teams however you want to do it to be able to manipulate your schedule. Every league, every network, every district has a different type of criteria. So whatever works best for you, or if you're not the league or a district coordinator, make sure you reach out to them and ask them that question, how they prefer to have their schedule set up. The next column here is rooms. And so some churches and some leagues like to change the room numbers to reflect which level, division, or flight is quizzing in that room. And we've got this handy new feature. This is my first time. I just got discovered a little bit ago. You can go ahead. In this case, we're going to name our rooms S1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So we're going to make that first letter an S, and then we're going to hit letters and numbers, and bada boom, bada bing. So you can double check your schedule one more time up here. If you want to make it bigger, you can just click this box, make it bigger. You can see your entire schedule that way. I prefer to work in it in the default size level. So the next thing we're going to work on is this column right here. And that is the time stamp or your schedule for rooms. And so if you were going to quiz at 9 o'clock, great. A lot of districts like to start at 10. And so that's what we're going to use. We're going to use 10. And just to show you that it works, we'll say 15. We'll hit OK. So you'll see our first round is at 10:15, but they're all at 10:15. Well, it's because you have to set your match time and travel. So you do this drop-down menu, and you have multiple times to select. So if the rooms are close together, maybe 25 minutes works. That's your quizzing time and your travel time. So we'll just say 30 minutes between. It's a bigger building, maybe getting from one room to another. So that's all set up. We're going to go to this line right here. So let's go ahead and select, and you just highlight that. You can go backspace through it. You can do however you want to do it, but you can rename it. We're going to rename this Dan's Test Meet. Might be helpful if I spell meet correct. 2026. Okay. Then we're going to check our rules. Now, sometimes you don't have to. I believe that ScoreKeep defaults to JBQ, but I just made it a habit of my own. So personal peeve here, I click on that. I double click on that. Oh, hey, there we go. I set the match there. And up, you can see it's set for JBQ. If I want to set it for TBQ, I can click that box, save settings. I can click this box down here, save rules. whatever I want to do. In this case, our searcher level is indeed JBQ. So we'll hit JBQ defaults, save rule changes. We can do one more time. Our schedule is set, our rooms are set, our time schedule is set, and we got our meet name correct. So go ahead and hit save. Hit your meets and tabs. And there you go. Everything is as you have planned it and set it up. God bless you. Thank you for your passion for the Bible quiz ministry and the impact that it's happening on our families, increasing biblical literacy and family discipleship. God bless you. Until next time.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.